Hey guys, had to have my glasses on so I could see. Good morning, it's early, Friday morning. And why does someone go live early on Friday morning? Well, I'm convicted. I have something in my heart to share with you. Many of you know that we being a group of about 13 of us, went to Burning Man this year. And we set up the very first Chai Lounge and Dreamscape Portal, and it was awesome. I mean, we lived in the desert for 10 days, and 10 days before that and 10 days after that, it felt like, right? Just preparing and then recovering, and so much. Man, I remember just feeling that even before we left to go, it was like, man, I have been transformed, and we haven't even left yet. Like everything, so many things that, so many opinions and perspectives. My whole narrative changed, and I'd love to share that with you. I'd love to share parts of the experience kind of spontaneously with you in a live gathering. And I want to do that on Sunday. I just felt to go live this morning to tell you there's just so much momentum that is behind us and in the world right now that's available. And I believe that the story that I'm going to tell is going to activate you in your story, and that you'll be able to identify things in your life that have been divinely placed to build momentum for your life and for the people that you love and for the desires that you have and for the people that you want to impact. A desire to impact them with that which is alive and true and beautiful inside of each of you. And so I want to be a part of that. I want to do my part and share with you a beautiful story. And in that story, I'm going to be pulling on you a little bit. I'm going to paint. Yeah, I'm going to paint. May do some worshiping. I'm going to be worshiping in my heart, right? But we'll just see what happens. But I do have another agenda, and that is to share with you and invite you into part of the future with our team, and specifically with our leadership. And how is that? Well, there have been opportunities that have come up that have opened up doors for those that are called to lead in this demographic that are on our team, for those individuals to be trained at higher levels. And that is an investment that I want to invite you to be a part of with us. So yeah, in a nutshell, I'm going to tell the story, and we're going to invite you to participate through donations into our nonprofit so that our leadership can continue being trained and equipped to better love and better serve the people that they feel and we feel called to engage. This is super important, right? It's like not being naive to the reality that sometimes the place that we're called to serve and love and the people that we're called to serve and love are beyond our existing capacity. And so therefore we need to humbly engage other people, select a very select group of influencers, right? To help equip us in that which we are burning to do, right? Well, I'm encouraging this in our team. And so I'm stepping out also and doing what I feel convicted to do, and that's to engage you and all my 5 friends, right? And say, hey, would you like to be a part of this? And so Sunday, I'm going to kind of go through some of the experiences and share the testimonies, if you will, or the experiences that we had, and talk about it and my personal impact, and share with you about that. And I'm going to do that live. I'm going to do it on Dreamscape of the Heart's YouTube channel. I may go to Facebook, I'm not sure, but we'll see. And there's something else I'm going to do. I'm going to paint one of these things. So this is skateboard, and it's painted spontaneously. And you say, well, what does that mean? Well, that just means that I didn't know what I was painting. I had no vision of, oh, it's going to look like this, and so I'm going to do that. And I just listen to my heart, and I paint, right? And at the end, there it is, right? You get what you get. And so I've been doing this on skateboards, and they are cool, man. Look at this one. It's got an epoxy finish on it, right? That I do as well. And it's super smooth and slick and feels great. And this side, maybe you see, I even do a little branding, right? Where I write my name on there. I won't tell you how to do it, but it looks cool, huh? And then, yeah, and I usually paint maybe one side or 2 sides, and I have different shapes of boards. And then after I finish painting, I'm gonna give that board away. And whoa, you see, they're durable too. They're very durable, and they need to be because they're skateboards. Some people just actually put them on the wall as a piece of art, right? Rather than to ride them. And honestly, I don't really want to know what you do with it, right? Because I put a lot of energy and whatnot into it. I'm kidding, you can do whatever you want to with it. But hey, look, I have something that I think's of value, that I do and create and love and pour my heart into. And I feel that way also about the people that are brought to me, and that I have the opportunity to love and to serve and to get behind. And so that's a lot of what I do. I get behind people that are put in my path, and I walk with them and journey with them and encourage them, and really just do my best to be a better friend, a better father, a better brother, and yeah, and it's fun. And so part of my contribution to that is engaging you and sharing what I believe is of value with people like you. And then you can give me a big old fat check, right? No, but really, no, yes, you can make donations into our nonprofit, that where those resources go 100% and directed to the people that I have discerned and that I walk with, and then I'm like, man, this guy, this project, this thing that they're doing is of great value. And so I want to invite, why would I not invite people, right, that I love, and to sit, just like I would give you this board, this creation that I think is beautiful, as a gift, to be like, I want you to have this, right? I want you to have something beautiful. It's no different than me introducing you to my friends and the people that I run with, or that have made themselves available for encouragement in their journey, and we connect. And I'm like, man, these people are legitimate, and their hearts are beautiful, and they love with a passion that is undeniable, and just completely vulnerable, right? Vulnerable what? Vulnerable to be taken advantage of? No. Vulnerable to be influenced by something greater than themselves, and to say they don't always know exactly what to do or how to do it, but they're willing to listen to something greater than themselves and pursue that without always knowing how to do it. And so that's a lot of why I go live and do the things I do, is because I step into a space where I'm dependent on the leading and guiding of something greater than myself, right? My Father. And so, yeah, I'm super excited, and I'll be here noon on Sunday, Central Standard Time, Texas time, because that's where I am, Texas. And I'm going to paint a beautiful board, and I'm going to give it away. And yeah, and then maybe another time we'll do an auction or something. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start creating things and telling stories and giving you the opportunity to be a part of something other than a shark getting ready to attack someone, or somebody doing a motorcycle jump 6 ways sideways with, no shirt on, or something even a little more cocaine-ish, right? That is stimulating and thrilling for a moment, but it's actually so gross you got to go to the next thing. And it's just reel after reel after reel of unfulfilled desires. I want to create and release content to you that is of value, and I want to take responsibility for doing that. And so when you get on with me, I might kid around and joke around. That's just fun. It's what I do. But my heart is to have influence of love and something sustainable that you can put in your hand, something that complements you and what you do. And again, back to the beginning, right? What I said, which was, hey, listen, I believe that our stories and our testimonies of our experiences are alive, and they actually uncover. It's like a wind that comes and blows off the dust. It blows off the surface, right? The surface covering that sometimes gets on our promises, our personal promises in our life, or that dust gets on clear pathways, right? Or testimonies or experiences that we've overlooked or that we've forgotten about, or that we said, oh, that really wasn't that big of a deal. But when we hear somebody else tell their story and we can relate to it, man, it's like this wind of encouragement that comes across the experiences of our life. And I believe that's going to happen to you. I've seen it. It happens, right? It happens to me. It happens to all the beautiful people on our team. That's part of our experience, right? The wind, man, I'm telling you, the wind and the dust on the playa was enjoyable. I mean, it was super cool. It was like apocalyptic, man. Yeah, I mean, it was, anyway. I'm not going to tell you everything, or even a little too much. I'm just going to invite you to come because I felt inspired. I said, hey, people do the newsletters, people do other kinds of engagements. And for me, I'm like, no, I don't want to do all that, man. I don't want to prepare and edit a video and do all the right blah, blah, and forget it. I'm just going to go live, man. And I'm going to be me and invite you to be a part of it. So join me this Sunday. Gosh, I hope I don't have something else planned. I don't think I do. Okay, Sunday at noon, right? Central Standard Time, Dreamscape of the Heart YouTube channel. Much love. I gotta figure out how to turn this thing off, right? I always go live a different way, so that's kind of vibrating. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, your love, and your patience and endurance.